Hi everybody in YouTube world, it's Junior Tarot Queen. I am tired. I've been up and down all night. I got poison ivy on my face, my chin. Somebody did give me a good recommendation to use Dawn to get it off, and hopefully it works and it doesn't spread anymore. There was some in between my eyes, but anyway. I wanted to talk a little bit about healthcare. Everybody knows that my husband is a quad, and these 3 years have been such a challenge for me. People say they want to work, and they'll take the job, and then they don't work. It's like, what? Anyway, I mean, my generation and their generation are two different things, and I get it. And I tried to raise my daughter to have a very good work ethic, and I think that she does. I just don't understand some of the working class these days. You know, they're complaining about not having enough money, not having this, not having that, but they don't want to work for it. And everybody has to work for it. I mean, you take a job, you have to work for it. You can't just call out on a whim or leave on a whim. I mean, it's a job. But anyway, so I'm going to try to get over that. I may take a little nap after I drink some Sunkist. I am tired. I just spilled it on my floor. Anyway, I'll mop it up in a minute. Okay, so universe, what do you want to tell somebody out there in YouTube world? Well, you want to tell them something. Okay, universe, come on. I'm not doing a horoscope or anything like that. I'm just doing it in general reading for someone out there who may need it, and hopefully they hap on our channel here and get their message. So I do want to say, before I shuffle anymore, that I want to thank the people who have subscribed and who are trying to support my channel in every which way they can. Eleanor especially, thank you for, building this quilt from the ground up. That is an absolute beaut. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. You are so talented. Thank you again so much. And thank you for all the people who subscribe, like, comment. And when you subscribe, like, and comment, you get your name put into the bowl again. So please do. If you like my channel, like and subscribe. It costs you nothing. And you could win this amazing quilt, which will keep you warm in the winter, which with the current person in the White House, you may need it. We all may need it. We might have to cut it in squares. Everybody get a square. I don't know. So let's see, universe. that it? I guess that's it. Okay. First, for this person, they're really not having to take swift action or do anything quickly. They're going to, you know, they really have to just think about things before they cut off heads and ask questions. Yeah, so you don't have to take, that's a Knight of Swords and it's upside down. And it is an action card. So it's saying you don't have to take swift action at this particular juncture. You do have some new money coming in. Maybe you're getting a promotion. Maybe you're getting a raise. Or maybe you're finding a new job that you particularly like and not working the one that you don't. So that's pretty awesome. I like that. Then you have the World. It's upside down. So I don't see you traveling around or going back to school right now. I don't see you getting any more different cultures or, you know, education right now. I think that you've got, you know, your BS or your doctorate in something and you really don't need, I mean, all doctors need continuous education as well as real estate agents. But anyway, you know, I don't think you're going back to school or traveling around to see different cultures at this particular juncture. Not that you're not interested, you're just not doing it right now. You ain't happy with your current situation, but you did have that, and the World was a major arcana, and you do have this card, which tells me that, you know, I'm not saying money makes everybody happy, because it doesn't. It really doesn't. It can buy you a yacht, but if you don't have an ocean to put it in, you know, what good is it? But I do think money helps a little bit to help you create and distract you from the things that you're unhappy about. So it's not only money, it's creation, it's therapy for you, whether it's paint therapy, quilt therapy, stick therapy, poison ivy therapy, mowing the grass, whatever therapy, it is helping you. So I know you're not happy right now, but you're working on it. You're working on it. And that's not saying that, you know, or that is saying that you are being the best you can be. You're trying. And that's all anybody can ask of you, is to try. There is the Page of Cups. It's upside down. So I want to say this person is probably about your age or a little bit older. They are a Pisces type of person, which is kind of like, they just kind of go with the flow. Whatever everybody else wants to do, I'm game, you know, whatever. Kind of easy, laid back person. And I think that's awesome. I think that we can all learn from the easy, laid back person that seems to never have anything bother them. They're like, whatever. Whatever. You know, they seem to be able to control their emotions in a good way. So that's good. And if you are this person, awesome. If you have a friend that is this person, awesome. Because you could bounce things off of them, your ideals, your aspirations, your whatever you want to be. You know, you can bounce ideals off of them and they can be, you know, listen, but not really have an opinion one way or the other. So that's pretty cool too. Now you've you've learned how to pick your battles. So this is the Five of Swords. It's upside down. So you're winning these battles. They're not your fault. You know, you are winning these battles that you have chose to fight. And that's awesome. If you're out there protesting, hats off to you. I wish I could be there with you and have a sign, cool sign. I always can't, I always just have a sign. Mine never get recognized, but that's okay. I'm still out there. I'm still doing my part. And so are you. And thank you. Now, this was the card of the day for my friend. And it's the same exact card, same exact way. So this is telling me that you're not listening to your intuition. You're not paying attention. You're not following those first instincts. And sometimes I kick myself in the butt for not listening to them, because if I did, I'd be so much better off. So much better off. And so would Kevin. We'd all be better off if I listened to my first intuition. So it's hard sometimes to listen to that, even for me, for someone who's been doing this for 45 years, so, or almost 45 years. So, I mean, really, I should know better than to not listen to the intuition. But we all fall for that. We all have lessons in this life. And hopefully you will listen to your first intuition. You're not right now, but hopefully you will. And this says, and you had the World card too, which is crazy, and now you have this one straight up. The World was reversed, and this one is about going somewhere. And I do believe you are going places, but I think it's metaphorically. You're going places like, getting a raise, being the best you can be, but you're not going overseas, you're not going over water, you're just, you're going places, yes, in your career and in your personal growth, but you're not listening to your intuition, which was the major arcana. But this one talks about you are going places, so that's pretty awesome. I like that. At least you're going places and doing things that you might not be able to do otherwise, had not given the opportunity that you were given. So, with all that being said, the mouth of the South, your Tarot Queen, is exhausted. I'm going to go take a nap. So y'all be good to each other and stay mystical.